Let's explore 10 shocking facts that will leave you speechless. In 1999, a man named Gary Martin was shot in the head at point-blank range with a .357 Magnum revolver. The bullet entered his brain, but miraculously, he survived with only minor brain damage. In 1871, a man named Li Qing-yuen was born in China. He claimed to be 256 years old when he died in 1933. While his age has never been officially confirmed, he is still considered one of the oldest people to have ever lived. In 1972, a woman named Vesna Vulovic survived a fall from 30,000 feet without a parachute when her plane exploded midair. She suffered multiple injuries but miraculously survived. A sailor named James Bartley was swallowed whole by a sperm whale in 1891. He survived inside the whale for a significant period, eventually coughing up seawater and being regurgitated onto the ocean surface. A woman in Texas gave birth in 2012 to twins who had different fathers. This is known as heteropaternal superfecundation, and it is a rare but possible phenomenon. In 1948, a man named James C. Meade ran for president as a write-in candidate with the slogan, "Dewey defeats Truman." This was a reference to the famous headline that incorrectly predicted that Thomas Dewey would win the 1948 presidential election. In 2001, a man named Ronald Cotton was found guilty of rape and murder, even though he had an alibi. He was later exonerated by DNA evidence, and the real perpetrator was identified. In 2000, a woman in England gave birth to a child who had already been born and died. The child was known as a fetus in fetu, and it was attached to the woman's ovary. In 2009, a woman in California gave birth to 9 babies, all of whom survived. This was the first recorded case of non-euplet surviving birth. In 1845, John Gamgee patented a square wheel. While it may seem absurd, the idea was that the square wheel would provide a smoother ride on rough cobblestone roads.